Hello! Welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and today I am doing an open boxing. I did not change my camera, I just noticed that, and I could take this off, I think. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. That way you can actually see over here now. This might actually work out better this way. Anyway, I got 3 boxes, 1 Toreba. The other one is Good Smile Company, and the other one is Toys Logic. 2 of the boxes are already opened, so not really an open boxing. I really haven't gone through much of it. The Toys Logic box is open because there was a gift in there for Belle, and the Toreba box is open because there was something in there for Sano, or Steven, you know, the guy I do the podcast with. So I had to get them out. But other than that, I haven't really looked at anything. I did see the top portion of this one, the Toreba one, so I know kind of what's in it, but not entirely. So yeah, let's just get into this. Like I said, there's the 3 boxes. I'll just move this camera really quick so you can see. So yeah. Probably should have wore a sleeve before doing that. Anyway, we'll start with the Toreba box. So, as you saw, mid-sized box. There's all the tape. Okay. So first, this was actually in a different Toreba box, but I got that after this one, and there was another thing in there for Belle, so I had to get it out, and then I used the box to put her stuff in, so I just threw everything else in this one. Anyway, this is a SSS Ram figure. I believe it's a fairy tale type, or I don't know exactly. Got the Katakawa sticker right there for authenticity. Pretty cool looking. I can't remember what kind of machine. I think it might have been just a pulling off the platform kind of thing. You'll see it when I put the video up in the corner. Okay, now this is a lot smaller than I thought it was. I kind of expected these things to be bigger, but it's a Konosuba Union, very, very tiny little mascot plush. Like, fits in the palm of my hand, or my hand, I should say, because it does go past the palm, but not all the way. Goes to about that far, so it's tiny. I thought this thing would be at least standard mascot plush size, which is about 2 times this, or at least 1.5 times bigger. But you know, I don't mind, whatever. It's Union. Let's see, the other 2 in this set were Megumin, and I cannot remember the name of the cat, but the cat was there too. But all I wanted was Union, so I just got her. And I think the machine for her, they have all of the 3 different types on like 3 bars, and you got to try to push her through the bars. But you got to get her in the right position, otherwise the head gets stuck and you can't do anything. So you got to try to get this portion of the head, like kind of like this, inside the bar, so that when you push it, it actually slides down. If you do it the other way, the head just hits the bar and then you can't do anything. I can't even really see it. Okay, unfortunately, I have another one of these coming. I did not. I forgot that I had one of these. It is a little keychain. I think it was like Gochu something, but it's Emilia from ReZero, sitting on a plate with a fork and a knife. Yeah, with a fork and a knife, and it looks like she's eating something. It's kind of hard to see because of the glare. But I thought it was cute. And again, I want another one because I forgot that I had this one. I just saw it and was like, oh, that'll go with the Emilia collection. And now I got two. It hasn't arrived yet. I think that had the item in like an even larger flat plastic thing just on the bars, and you had to try to slide it through the bars. But for those, they usually make it so that the claw doesn't go down all the way, like not too far, like it just barely hits the sides and moves it. I could be wrong. Again, the videos will be up, so you'll see them. Okay, this is a dragon dress Beatrice cushion. Now they've made one of these in figures as well. I got the Beatrice. I think I got one of each. So Rem, Beatrice, and I just won Emilia today. So yeah, for cushions and figures. I think the only cushion I didn't get was Ram. So don't have the full set for that. This one was in an easy machine. They just had her on like a platform with two bars, one like right at the edge of the platform and one over here, so like that, and then you just pulled her down until she fell in, and it was only like 5 plays, so maybe like $10, and you got the cushion. Same goes for the Emilia. She was in the same machine. I got 2 of these. I don't think the other video was up yet. I recorded it, but I don't think I uploaded it. I won one of these on DC7, and I was not entirely sure that I had won Emilia, because I did not look to see what version I had won. They usually just put one of the cushions into the machine and then just use it over and over and over again, and they just change the letter on the wall to tell you which one you're winning. I didn't look to see which one it was, so I wasn't positive if it was Emilia. I thought it might have been Beatrice. So I went on to Toreba and won another Emilia, and then I won the Beatrice again, because I was like, you know, whatever, I might as well just get the Beatrice because it was easy. So I'll have 2 of one of them, and I got 2 Emilias. Okay, this, wow, is another Konosuba cushion. You got Union on one side, and you got Megumin on the other. This goes with my other one, the Darkness on the one side and Aqua on the other. I wonder if they'll do one with Wiz. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe have Wiz and then Eris on the other side. that'd be cool. This was in a machine where the platform was kind of angled down, and you had to pull the cushion down until it flipped over a bar into the hole. Took a little bit more than I wanted because it was already in a pretty good spot, but it wasn't moving too well. So I just kept at it and got it, but it wasn't like a lot. I think maybe about $12, something like that. I don't know how much these things go for in stores, so I don't know if I'm actually getting it for a better price or not. Sometimes it doesn't even matter, it's just like the thrill of winning, which is usually what gets me in trouble. Okay. I got a Ran Nesselberry. I had 2 of these. The other one was for Sano, Steven, from the podcast. He just calls her Hentai Haven Chan. because you know the fans of Hentai Haven kind of adopted Ran as their unofficial mascot. But yeah, here she is. She was kind of difficult because she was in the plastic, and you had to try to just slowly drag her over until she fell in, because she was just on the 2 bars, like this. So she was a pain. I know the next one coming out is Kokoro, because they got her up for pre-order on Tokyo Otaku Mode. But I don't know, I might just buy that one because it's only like 18 bucks. I usually try to get these and it costs me like 25, 30, so it'd probably just be cheaper for me to buy it. Then again, I don't know how much shipping is going to be. Okay, and the final thing in this box, which I was actually a little disappointed that I was only able to get one of these, but it's a Demon Slayer Tanjiro figure. This was difficult to win. Took a little bit. Actually, it looks like it's got pretty good detail. I also have a Zenitsu and a Nezuko coming. I was lucky to win those. I'll get into that when I get the box and I do the video. But Tanjiro, his machine was pretty empty, and somebody had left him in a what looked like a good spot, but it still took me like 10 bucks to win him. I did not get to get this Nezuko right here, though. This was the B version. The other, I got a different Nezuko. It's fine, though, as long as I got a Nezuko. It's cool. Okay, let's get these back in here. Over there. Go here. And there. Okay. I even got it organized better than they did. Then again, I had one less item to work with. Okay. We're going to do the Toys Logic box since it's already open. Okay, so like I said, there was another figure in here. It was for Belle. It was a Chopper figure, because as you know, Chopper is her favorite One Piece character. I'll post a photo of it up here so you see what it is that I got her. It was actually pretty small. The box was only like maybe that big. The figure was still a decent size though, so that's all that matters. It's not like it cost too much. Usually the Chopper figures are not that much. They're usually like the same price as a Nendoroid. Anyway. The other figure I got, which I actually paid for back when I got my tax check in February or March. Dang, you can see just how much hair I'm losing over here. Man. Anyway. Oh, wow, she shakes in there. It's a BanG Dream Rosalia Minato Yukina figure. I know they were giving, or not giving, but selling a special version of this during some convention a few months ago. I think it had a pearl finish to it, so it had more of a shine, but that was only being sold at the convention and I couldn't go. So I got this one though. It's got the Bushiroad sticker there. Let's open this, put her together. And then I gotta find a place for her in the case. And that rhymed. Place in the case. I know the next figure is Ran. I'm looking forward to that. I'll be getting them all. Seeing as how I am a pretty big BanG Dream fan. Got the 3rd season coming out in January. And they just did the movie, the film live, which I think is just a big animated concert, which I'm looking forward to, because I remember during the second season when they did the final episode, Papa Party's concert, I was saying that they should have just done the whole episode as the concert, like not just 30 minutes, but do like 2 hours. I would have watched the whole 2 hours of them doing the concert, because it was all the bands together. And all we got was like their new song, and that was it. They had a whole set list. Like, I would have liked to have seen them perform the whole set list. And I guess that's what they did with the movie, I'm assuming. I don't know, I haven't looked it up. But I know it did pretty well. Okay. Get off their tape. Got a pretty cool looking stand here. Kind of wish it was darker though, kind of match. Oh, wait a second, there's nothing here to hold it. Oh, wait, there it is. Cool. Just little holes right here and right here. Alright, I was a little worried there. I was like, is she just supposed to stand on it? Actually really nice looking. Okay, well, I'll get to it when I put her in here. There we go. Super simple. And there we are. Now the color on her is pretty muted from the video. It actually looks more blue in the video. Over here it seems more of like a blue-green. I don't know why that is on the video. I'll see if I can take a photo of it and see if it shows it a little better, and I'll post it in the video over here. But it actually looks pretty cool. I like it. The detail on it is really good. I actually almost tried to rip this thing off because I thought it was part of the plastic. Not realizing that it was part of her costume. Now that I get a better look at her, because I remember when I was pre-ordering it, I thought her face looked a little funny, which it still kind of does, but up close it actually looks a lot better. It looks better in person than it does in photos and video, in my opinion. I think they could have done something better with her nose, though. But Ran looks a lot better. Like I don't know why they used Yukina as the test, considering the fact that she's in one of the most popular bands in the series. But I think it looks really good. So yeah, Minato Yukina, singing her heart out. Okay. Next we got Good Smile. I believe I actually got this last week, but just now opening it. I'm going to have a bunch of stuff coming in soon. Oops. There we go. I think that's the item number, or not the item number, the order number. Okay. No, I don't expect this to be too big. Pretty sure it's going to be kind of tiny. It's actually bigger than I thought it would be. No, she's pretty small, but that's fine. So this is a pop-up parade, Good Smile Company, A.I Channel Ai-Chan figure. She is, like I said, pretty tiny. Judging from this, about the size of my hand. These are not supposed to be too large, though. I mean, for the price, they're not going to give you a huge figure like Yukina over here. In fact, I think she might be around the same size, but I don't know what the difference is with the price, but I mean, she was only $35. And with Good Smile, if you pay for one figure for shipping, you don't have to pay for anything else in that order. It's a one-time shipping thing. So I usually put something pretty inexpensive in order. That way, or I try to make sure it comes out first. That way I can pay for that and the shipping, and then not have to pay shipping for any of the larger orders. Or not larger orders, but larger items. I'm also a bit disappointed. I remember saying a little while ago that I was going to get a Shuten Doji and a Mordred. I could not get Shuten, and it looks like I'm not going to be able to get Mordred, at least from Good Smile. Ami still has them available, so whenever I get the opportunity, I'm going to buy them from there. In fact, I think they're actually cheaper there as well. So I'll be saving some money. So as far as Fate figures, I think the next one on the list is Ozymandias. There's no way I'm passing him up. He's pre-ordered from Toys Logic, but I will be trying to pay for him in advance so that I know I'm going to get him. Okay, just a small little basic stand, nothing too extravagant. Really just like a cheap plastic. But again, at $35, I don't expect them to give like a detailed stand like they did with Yukina. Get out from under the hair, please. I don't want anything to happen. There we go. Good. Get off the hand. Okay. There we go. Okay. Does it go in this way? Yes, no. Yeah, that's how it goes. Okay. Another easy one. Yeah, she is much smaller than Yukina here. Anyway, this is her. Cute little A.I Chan. I think the next one in this that's coming out is Saitama. I think they had a Goblin Slayer as well. So I got all of them pre-ordered. Except for the first one. I don't know who the first one is. But I missed that one. So, yeah, we got Ai-Chan here. Now, as you can see, her stand is a little elevated compared to Yukina's. Yukina's maybe comes to the first thing right here. And even with this elevation, she's still shorter than Yukina. Show this off here. So, see? I'm just worried I'm going to drop them. So yeah, she's pretty small. But again, for $35, I don't expect a huge figure. Then again, well, I don't know. Prize figures, they've been getting a little more detailed, but they're still not as detailed as like these. This one still has really good detail for it being so small. Let's do a little comparison here, and you can tell me which one you think looks better as far as detail goes. This is the prize figure for Kizuna Ai. Yeah, get the dust off of her. Get close up of the face there. So yeah, this was the prize figure. You see the shoe down there. And then here is the one that I just got. Let's even do a side-by-side thing. Now, in my opinion, this one looks a little bit better. Especially with the bow and the hair. The bow actually looks pretty 3D. I mean, sure, it's all 3D, but this looks more flat. Like if you look at the bow here, it looks kind of flat compared to this one, which looks like it actually has some dimension to it. And then the hair, well, as you can see here on the side, kinda, right here, there's a little bit of like a rough patch right there, and it kind of looks like they just painted a little bit of the hair, like not even the whole strand, just like the crease, the edge of it, which kind of looks the same here, but for some reason it looks better a little bit. There's still a little bit of a little problem with it, like right here. You definitely can't see it from there, but there's a little bit of a paint on the hair that's kind of running into the brown a little bit over here. But again, I don't know. For some reason, the hair here looks like it's got more volume to it, if that makes sense, than the other one. The outfit, I think they're about on par. The bow does look a little better. And I'm going to say the thigh highs right here look better. This is kind of muted looking. Like it looks like they just got white plastic and put it on there, and then painted some pink on it. While over here, it kinda, to me, looks like they painted them white and added the stripes. Again, I could be wrong about that. That's just my opinion. I think that's the first time I've ever really done a review on a figure. But I mean, I got a comparison one over here. I could have grabbed the one I got from Tokyo Otaku Mode, but whatever. Maybe I'll do one. Maybe I'll do a video on that later. But yeah, that's everything. I should have a Nendoroid coming in soon. I gotta pay for it first. Well, 2 Nendoroids and and Saitama, the same one for this set, the Pop-Up Parade. I have a Shion coming in next month. Osmandius comes in next month. possibly, as far as I know, he's supposed to come out next month. He could get pushed back. That happens to everything on Toys Logic. Unfortunately, Toys Logic canceled pretty much all of my pre-orders except for like 7 of them. My fault, because I was canceling so many things, but the way I see it, if I know I'm not going to have the money to pay for all of it, shouldn't I be allowed to cancel? Like, okay, some of these I pre-ordered last year because they do some figures, they'll be like, oh, we're coming out with this one next year at this time. Be like, oh, cool, pre-order that. And then later on, you get like some kind of financial situation, and you're like, I'm not going to be able to pay for this. I should just cancel it. So I'll cancel. Like, I canceled a bunch of them, though, because I was like, okay, some of these months I have way too much stuff coming out. October was a big one, where I had like 9 figures just at Toys Logic. That's not counting the other 8 on Good Smile. Although they're all Nendoroids, except for like 1. Still, it would have added up to a lot of money. Money that I couldn't spend. So I was like, I should probably cancel a bunch of these. I even canceled a bunch of stuff on Good Smile. Because, again, I can't pay for all of it. So I was like, I shouldn't have all of these on here if I can't pay for them. And, it wouldn't have been so bad if they did it. If they would have just come out and told me, you know, hey, we're going to have to cancel your orders, most of them. And they did, but it was a way they did it. I called to have, to pay for the shipping for the Yukina and the Chopper figure. And while I was on the phone with them, they're like, oh, by the way, we still have your one figure that you had pre-ordered back in February. Do you want us to cancel that for you? And I was like, well, I mean, I don't really want you to, but I kind of feel like maybe I should, because it's been there since February and I haven't been able to pay for it, so you might as well just cancel it. And they're like, okay, well, you know, since you've been canceling so many things, we're going to have to, like, pretty much keep you from pre-ordering, basically. Like, anything that you want to pre-order, you have to pay for up front. Which is fine with me, you know. That'll keep me from pre-ordering as much stuff. And I've been thinking about doing that anyway. Where I want to pre-order something and be like, hey, just take the money out right now. You know, so I already know it's paid for and I don't have to worry about it later. So it worked out. What they didn't tell me was that they were going to cancel all of my orders except for like 7 of them. And I don't even know why they didn't cancel those 7. But all of them ended up being fake figures. Osmandius, Nitocris, Skasaha, Ereshkigal, which I'm glad they didn't cancel, Saber Alter, or Alturia Alter, and just a Saber in a schoolgirl outfit. I was a little disappointed that they canceled my Merlin, that they canceled Arthur Pendragon, that they canceled Helena. Helena wasn't coming out till like next November or something like that. There was plenty of time for me to pay for her. But you know, whatever. I pre-ordered some of those other places, mostly Ami Ami. Arthur, I'm gonna have to wait and see because I need to make sure I have the money to pay for him. Doesn't look like he's gonna sell out, so once he becomes available on there and I see him still like offered, I'll probably just buy him. Same with Shootin' and same with Mordred. They're still available on there, so sometime soon, if I see them still up there, I'm gonna buy them. But Yeah, I think I went on too long about that. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and get updates on our releases. Check out our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for anything else we decide to post. And check out our Discord where you can chat with me or anyone else. It's also a good place to go to see if there are any updates to the channel. So until next time, bye.